Right now, we are joined on the phone by the one and only Bai Ling. Good morning, Bai.
Good morning, everyone.
How are you this morning? How's everything going for you?
I'm very good, and lately I've been through something since Sunday's show, so I've been, it's difficult for me because I reveal this wounded child in me, this really, really secret, private stories that I never dealt with and never know how to let it go, but now she's alive, this little girl, so I'm trying to dealing with her.
I see. So you're, this is all coming out for people that haven't seen it yet. You're on this season of Celebrity Rehab, Sunday night,
Yes.
7 o'clock here in Billings on VH1. And so you...
and also, I want to tell everybody, follow me at Real Bai Ling because I'm live tweeting at 9 p.m. or wherever you are, and I'm live tweeting on Twitter, so ask me any questions then.
Excellent. Real Bai Ling on Twitter. We'll check that out so you can see what Bai has to say during the episodes there. You're on the show for issues with alcohol, right?
Yes.
And you've had is it still, I was reading that in the past you never really considered yourself an alcoholic. You just knew you had some issues with alcohol. After being in rehab, do you consider yourself an alcoholic now or still no?
I still don't know what's the definition. I think it doesn't really matter, but I know I have problem with alcohol because I'm allergic to alcohol. And just before the show, I found myself in a sauna room and half drunk or totally drunk. I think that's something, few times if I really not fighting for it, if I close my eyes, I'm dead. So that's where I learned is I'm in a very dangerous place. I need help. And also because of alcohol affect me of my behavior in the parties club. So basically accidentally, innocently destroy my image as this, basically talented actress here. And I in my personal and career, and I know I'm hit somewhere it's not very good for me. So that's why I went there. I need help.
You went to Celebrity Rehab because you're a talented actress, like you were saying, and you're becoming almost as well known for being a little crazy in Hollywood because of the alcohol as you are for being a good actress.
Yes, that's why I know that I need to correct that because I know, I'm here for the purpose as being a good actress to get my talent to the screen, not as that crazy girl.
Yeah.
That's something really, really hit me. I regret it. I'm learning it, and I'm changing it. And I got so much support of other people, encourage me, help me, love me. And because I've been sharing my story really honestly to the world, I think I encourage a lot of people and being basically inspiration for them and to fight with their own demons to be the best of them. So that's something I'm grateful of being in service in that way.
Yeah. What do you? You've got some interesting people in the Celebrity Rehab season this year. The cast of it's pretty interesting. How are you getting along with everybody?
I'm basically getting along with everybody very well because every day we're forced like 24 hours, and during that 3 weeks, and together we study, we go to meetings, we eat together, and we get to know each other pretty much. But sometimes it's difficult because in that environment, everybody's open.
Yeah.
Their heart, their spirit's open, like a lot of like air bubbling around. It's like, and it's everybody going through difficult times. So it's kind of difficult sometimes. And I want to hide. Probably that's one of the reasons I went up to the roof. And but I've been friends with a lot of them. For example, I'm very close with Sean. And the other day, the Sunday's episode, because she really helped me, I called her, I take her to lunch, and she's very smart and beautiful lady, so I've been very close to her.
What about Amy Fisher? Did you know she shot somebody in the face?
I've never heard about her story because I'm not from here.
Yeah.
And I don't know what exactly going on, but I think that was a long, long time ago.
That was, but that's pretty crazy, right?
From that shadow still.
Yeah, well, it is a big shadow to get out of, where she was sleeping with a guy's wife, and then she shot the wife in the face. Like, it should have been the other way around, if you ask me, but it's a crazy story. So you're saying, though, we should give Amy Fisher another chance, and, like, she should be able to step out of that shadow at some point.
Yeah, I think so, because that's when she was young, that was 20 years ago or something. I think that's, people make mistakes, and we should not hold that against her. And it's difficult for a woman when you're living in that shadow, as what you've done a long, long time ago.
That's true.
I think, she wants to basically be best of her and out of that shadow. I think that we should forgive her and understand her and support her.
I agree. I like the logic on that one, Bai Ling. What about Michael Lohan? Are you close with, do you know this Lindsay Lohan and all the drama there with their family, or are you not up on that either?
Yeah, I know Lindsay. We met each other many times in parties before I go to party all the time.
Yeah.
And I like her. I think she's very smart and beautiful girl. And then when I went to the rehab, the first person I met was Michael, and he was the first one there. He was like very warm, friendly, and very smart, and talked very fast. And I think he's very smart and very warm-hearted person, and he liked to help other people. But I think in his own life, he went through some terrible experiences. I think he's a little bit lost.
Yeah.
But he wanted to be better. I think especially with his woman relationships. I told him, I said, you have to find somebody normal who are not alcoholic or drug addict, somebody nice, kind-hearted woman.
Definitely.
So, we get to know each other and help each other to. A lot of times, probably in the show didn't show, and he said, Bai Ling, I need to talk. So I was there talking to him, and while I was crying, there's no family visit, and he come for me. Especially, I think they're going to show we're in the baseball field. He's a great player. I was like, wow.
He's good at baseball?
Good.
Is he as good as Dwight Gooden? I mean, Dwight Gooden's a really good baseball player. Who's better, him or Michael Lohan?
Yeah, I get along very well with him as well. He's such a nice person. So basically, I went to New York. I visited him. He took me to the Mets, how they were. What's the place they play? And he took me there. All these fans that come for autograph. I just love him. I think he's a very, very nice person, generous, nice person. I just could not imagine even he's a drug addict. He just appeared to me as very centered, a nice person.
Yeah, definitely. So what?
We had some part in the show. I'm not going to tell you. Probably me and him, and some surprises. It's fun.
Excellent.
In the show.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, despite all the difficulties, everybody's sharing, but somehow we bond because we know we're on the same boat, sharing the same unpleasant experience to get better.
What do you have, Bai Ling? You're struggling, or were struggling with alcohol. What do you have any advice for anybody out there that's like you that might think, like, I'm not an alcoholic, but I do have some problems with alcohol? Do you have any advice for those people? Like, what would you tell them after this experience?
I would tell them, I think any addiction to alcohol or drug, it's because they're part of you are not well. A part of you, there's some wounded place or some dark place you're trying to escape or hide. I think that's a route to go back to, find that place to heal there. Then you will automatically not be drugged by alcohol or drug. I think you'll be free. It's something you really have to go deep, not just dealing with alcohol or drug. There's a reason. It's like you're sick. You have to find the sickness, where the symptom is, how it get it.
It's good advice.
I think just be strong, one day at a time. Don't promise too far. Just say, I'm doing today, I'm not drinking, I'm dealing with my problems.
Well, there you go. Great advice.
I think, if you watch me, it's like basically I'm showing you how to went through. It's difficult, horrible, but I'm there. I'm sitting there dealing with me.
Perfect. I love it. Bai Ling, it's always fun to talk to you. Hopefully we'll get to talk to you again soon. Celebrity Rehab, Sunday nights on VH1. Check out Bai Ling and the rest of the gang. Have a good morning, Bai. Thanks so much for being with us.
Yeah, and also I just want everybody to follow me on Real Bai Ling at Twitter because I'm tweeting live every show on Sunday, so you can ask me questions.
All right. Bye-bye, Bai.
Bye.
The Big J Show. Weekday mornings from 6 till 10 on Billings' #1 hit music station, Hot 101.9.